reviewing the 4 inputs to the project charter, we've already reviewed the contract and the statement of work. In this section, I'm going to list a lot of items that should be considered when writing the project charter. It's difficult to tell you what may be the most important because your organization could be unique. Suffice it to say that I'll run through this list, and I think you'll see the pattern of items that you should remember when you're taking the exam. Environmental factors are a common input to many processes. Think of it as a big closet of stuff, and it refers to any number of external factors that may have an influence on the project, either positive or negative. Some examples of this include the organization or company's culture and structure, government or industry standards. Some industries are highly regulated, and these regulations may have an impact on project standards, quality, and timelines. Infrastructure, which refers to the organization's facilities and capital equipment. Human resources, which is your staff's skills and knowledge. Personnel administration, which are guidelines for hiring, firing, training, and performance reviews. Organization's work authorization system, which is how the work of the project is authorized. It could include marketplace conditions, which are typically economic and financial factors. Stakeholders' risk tolerance, which is the level of risk that the stakeholders are willing to take. And commercial databases, which refers to industry-specific information. Lastly, we have project information systems. This is usually software that allows the project manager to document and store project-related information for retrieval and distribution throughout the project. This typically includes your schedules, your activities, resources, and deliverables. Then you have your organizational process assets. Again, this is another long list of items, but hopefully you'll see the pattern in this information. This includes your policies, procedures, standards, guidelines, plans, and approaches for conducting work. It might also include your project management policies, safety policies, performance measurement criteria, templates, financial controls, communication requirements. And one key item going to the 3rd bullet here is that it includes previous project information and how to store and retrieve that information. That historical information typically includes your schedules, budgets, lessons learned, and project files, your issue and defect tracking logs, process measurements, and configuration management information. All of this information is from previous projects, and although your project is probably unique, as every project is, it can assume some of the information and take on that pattern of information for your project. So it's always good to look at the historical information. This concludes the discussion of inputs to the project charter. In the next section, we'll begin the review of tools and techniques.